Welcome in once again on the Rocket League channel for some collegiate Rocket League action. This is CRL Open number 3, and things are getting even more intense. I'm Vaudable, your host for this weekend's festivities. Only the top 8 make it into the CRL Championship, so points matter so much. As you can see, the current season standings championship cutoff is nuts.
Arm's length away from all these plays, but they're not near Patty. That's a wide open pass. He's trying to put that one on target. He's going to get the double off the bar. Creams is a wall. And if you're looking at those boost totals, only 5 up is anything. He has to challenge. So does a teammate, but the deflection means it's wide. Hockey put back also going to be saying hello to the corner.
Hockey bumping him off the play actually means 2 committed. So a transition now for Akron. Flip reset denied by Zanil.
To cut rotation, kind of like this one. Zanil, you are all on an island and you're getting bummed. 5 up near post. A miss. The demo went through, but the shot did not.
Hitting a little bit. He didn't want to over-aggress, but it has left his team in an awkward position. Great save out of Zanil.
That's a tap down to your player that you want on the ball. It's 5 up. He gets it over the first player and no touch required as it just floats on into the open net. 6.5 minutes and 5 up is the one that calls game.
Unfortunate for Creams. He goes up early expecting this to be an air dribble, realizes the touch is too heavy for him to get to. It feels like they have found a way to change up the offense here in game 2, and my goodness, is it working? Second goal for Northwood.
Propel himself directly into a beefy 50, and now Zanil's gonna find Creams again. That's an open shot. He's not gonna miss that one. How about that? Top shelf from a distance.
Trying to find something here. Can't do much more than a 50, but the backup from Creams almost able to find a shot. Maybe off the backboard. Oh my goodness, redirect denied, but not the follow-up. And a minute in, it's already looking like the same shades as the last game.
See 5 up almost trying to will his team into a more orderly fashion, waiting for some of these touches, just kind of baiting in challenges, and I think Bullseye's trying to learn from that. 5 up will bail him out on this one. Patty, absolutely no boost hockey. 0 accuracy is that one. A rare miss.
But he will also then get a double commit from his teammates. It doesn't matter though. Zanil says, look, you guys want to play sloppy? I'm not gonna.
And I really do like this one. It looks like a double commit, but the hockey gets the all of that touch, and it's right into the ceiling. It slows the play down, but more importantly, makes it awkward for the defense. Akron hesitates, Zanil does not.
Season so far. It's actually his first, registered goal of the series.
Hockey no boost, 5 up doesn't know it. He respects that touch, and now they're gonna have to respect his to the ceiling. He's bumped out. Patty, he'll take over where he left off. Where's the backboard for Northwood? Patty, double tap at 2 seconds remaining.
Patty P. Patterson shows up again, the mechanical monster, one of the biggest recruits from high school, and now a veteran in CRL, does it once more. What challenge out of hockey, though, wasn't expecting that, and now he's left his teammates in a breakaway against their opponents, Bullseye, and he's already showing up big here in Game 5.
Not only that, but he gets a 50, perfect into Bullseye. Akron off the bat, no more offensive frailty.
50 in front of the net, where's the follow? Denied, but Bullseye there, sends it to the ceiling, looking for an extra, will not get it, and neither will 5 up. Creams to clear the line. Not a goal despite the awkwardness from Akron on defense. Northwood, you had your chance. Have you missed it? Cream trying to send it himself, but denied again on the line. Hockey, no boost. Neither Zanil. Neither one of them can really do much with this, and Zanil still trying.
No.
Pitch downfield. Hockey's got nothing, and Akron gonna call the game. 17 to go, and I think we have found our first finalist.
The only thing they're gonna get out of this one is a statistic, and not even that. 5 up says absolutely not. This is Akron's game to lose, and this time they have it all wrapped up.
Maybe a quarter of a second to find it in our second. It's unbelievable, the contrast, but this kind of goes to show why we think this is going to be a very different series.
Looking to really establish dominance besides the scoreline here.
Oh, Sosa looking for the double, and he will find it. And just like that, we are back to a tied game again.
Well, exerting dominance, double taps to do that to you. Top down, almost unchallenged there. That was very smart to go the opposite side of goal to level the playing field. And of course, the way these teams are going, it might be a best of 5. Maybe the thing right there, slide to the bottom right. Sosa says, okay, 3 goals unanswered. Fisher's out in front. Execution left a lot to be desired. A bit of a heavy touch cost him a scoring opportunity. And back, the goals are coming so thick and fast, and makes you wonder whether that will be the one to be the difference here. But as I say that, another equalizer there, Bass. Between these two teams not being up to snuff is really causing both of them to act a little bit loosey-goosey currently. At least 3, I would think. I don't know. I was also bad at math, so I have no idea.
Yeah, but you have a master's degree, and
It's
don't.
in film, Bass. It's in film.
Sosa's got a master's degree in scoring right now, bro. I don't know what he's going for in school, but if it isn't just getting goals in Rocket League, he's mistaken. 5 goals to Sosa through not even 2 games.
There's nothing that hurts quite as much much in playing 3v3 soccer and having someone be absolutely unplayable. It's like getting beat by damn Street Fighter. Sosa with the bullet. Wow.
All right, so who's got like just anything to give to Sosa? The trophies, the crowns, the thrones, the everything when he's scoring like this. Once again, you talked about the defense from Adam throughout this series. He really is coming in clutch in the most crucial of moments. And so is Helix. I don't know how that almost turned into a goal.
Most times it doesn't, but that one there was critical.
Sometimes button mashing, I guess, can work in Rocket League. It's a rarity, and well, this is not. Can we even be surprised? Sosa strikes again.
You know what? I actually am surprised because Adam could have shot the shot right, but did an inbound pass to an outgoing Sosa.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Defense just has not been where it needs to be, but the offense will for Concord. Crispy keeps it awkward in front of net, and I don't know how many touches it took, but it'll get a goal.
Hey, is that Concord in offense? Remember that?
Whoa.
It's been so long. I just almost forgot, but Crispy says we're on the board, we're level. It's a brand new game here. Pretty much been a struggle for them throughout. As soon as they feel like they have what's going on, something just happens. But hey, maybe I'm a caster blessing this time. It goes the opposite. Crispy gets him out in front.
This time, can they change that up? They'd like to think so, but Sosa would like another goal. CMOS to deny it. With more plays coming. Adam drop down to Justus, denied on the line again.
That is something that we shoot L's every single day of the week.
Oh, same with leaving the net open. But my goodness, this team, they are finally showing us the potential that they've been missing. And, I was going to say they are still keeping a clean sheet up until, of course, Sosa the one to score. He is still the only scorer for Fisher. I don't get it. No, you challenge, and neither one of them wants to overexert. Maybe we can seal the deal. Game 5, back on the table. We're headed to Champs Field. So it's a billion degrees. But let's see, can they turn up the heat here on the pitch as well?
Of the pressure, there wasn't a composure right in front of net, and that one got clattered away.
Oh, 1v1. Sosa trying to catch Crispy sleeping. Can't quite find it. Firing on all cylinders to start off Game 5.
Good clear by Sosa, but what we were talking about in that last break, using the ceiling and walls to their advantage. And talk about advantages, is a 1-goal advantage from Crispy.
A significant turn up from this team. They are denying chances from everybody on Fisher.
Concord may be the biggest brain team ever. They found a way to win this series.
Oh, my.
Crispy on the button. Oh, my goodness.
This is disgusting, and it's the two-headed combo, the Hydra between CMOS and Crispy. Again, it is CMOS with the lead block, and Crispy, you don't even need to ask him to shoot. He is already there. This doesn't bode well for them. Awkward on defense, low boost totals. Nobody gonna find the clear up until now. Open it, and guess who? Sosa again!
Wow, he said Concord almost had a quicksand attack, but this one here is the Vine Lifeline. Slotted in. That's an arrow. We're tied there, Bass.
Find out. Could it be Adam looking for the touch from the corner? He's got a 50. Where is Justus there? Pass to Sosa. Shot denied. And we're heading to overtime.
Flying everywhere. Someone wants to be a hero. I can see 5 options, maybe even 6 right now. It's going to be Sigmas.
What happened? Concord find an open net. Fisher nowhere to be found. And despite the effort, the reverse sweep will be complete. Concord moving on to the lower finals.
Sometimes you can just be able to pick off passes right in the middle of that lane. Crispy got the interception, which will lead to Hockey. Throwing it awkwardly. Helix from an angle gets that over Creams, and that one is a great way to open up your score sheet.
I like the points for pressure there in the case of Concord, but sometimes I gotta ask, I understand distribution is important, but be a little selfish, like Crispy was selfish right there, slotting that one in bottom 90.
Do I have that challenge? Do I need to wait? And all that time, it's more seconds. They don't have a chance to mount a comeback. They don't even have that shot for the comeback, Novanta. The goal line stop.
Pace, I think people think about racing. That's got kind of a cool example. You would think, oh man, put the pedal to the metal, go as fast as you can, but you watch any racing season, Crispy scores first.
Well, they're certainly trying to make it non-existent, at least on Northwood. It's a lot of demos, which leads to a wide open read from Hockey, and after a while, he's gonna nail one. He didn't have the approach angle on the past ones. This one, it's a straight shot.
Is it kind of weird because goals are so hard to come by? I was a little afraid that he would have shanked that one, but it doesn't matter there, Taco. The score goes in, the goal goes in, scores the same, one apiece.
Some of these reads, and I do not blame him. Look at Northwood starting to ramp up the aggression with some demos. Hockey's going for the goalie. Creams an easy stroll into the goal with some mechanics to boot. Game 2 is theirs.
See that critical bump inside a net there is what you needed to really take people off of the game. CMOS was waiting, excuse me, and it really wasn't enough because he was knocked on the side and the shot sits it wide. But having himself an opportunity to score, it only didn't work out for them.
It's an Neil, that's on the goal line. Seamoss gets the first save. How about the second one? Hockey near post. He's going to call his own number. All of what we've seen from Northwood, the one thing that stays consistent is their 50 game. Floating right in front of goal. Fortunately for them, Northwood was out to lunch on offense and now on defense potentially as well. Open shot. That near post has something to say about it. Felix only gets partial touch. Crispy not on the backboard. He goes to the goal. That might be the downfall as Creams produces a triple commit. Another 50. Crispy trying to beat out Zanil, and he will do admirably, but it's still in the mixer. Just kind of rebounding all the way around. Cream's open shot, and eventually it has to go through. The defense isn't really just getting the perfect pass right on a platter, cutting across the field, 90-degree angles, whatever. It's just finding people in space. How about this one from Helix? Crispy is seen on that back post. How about a goat's touch as Zanil is going to have to deal with that first shot of almost a miracle double save, but Hockey's going to make no mistake on the putback. Not if Creams has anything to say about it. He's trying to keep that air dribble as close as possible. Flip reset, looking for the top shelf. Crispy does well to keep underneath it. Helix does the same. Pass to Seamoss, gonna be 15'd. And unfortunately, there's no Cinderella run here. Concord will not be repeating. Northwood still stays on that revenge arc. They're into the grands.
Minute to go. Akron just controlling this game number one. It's not as if they have dominated it, but it's been very limited options for, oh my goodness, this Northwood side.
Fine with that, particularly if Northwood keeps getting predicted. How about a pre-jump from Patty? How about a follow from Zanil? And Demo will aid in that pursuit. 1-goal game with 20 to go. While you're doing that, Zanil's going for a demo, or really everybody on Northwood's going for demo, but now they got to go for something a bit more finesse. How about an air dribble all the way across the field? That 50 does not help. Hockey, high lob, Creams is up for it, so is 5 up. That will stay up for Zanil to knock it into Hockey. His bullseye did miss that, but not all of Akron gonna be fooled. They'll spike it down and take game one.
Both teams no longer fearing, no longer hesitating on any of these plays. Akron might need to be careful because I think Northwood is starting to figure him out. Every play that we saw, sometimes you don't need all the flash, sometimes you just need to do it right, and right now, I was gonna say Northwood are doing it right, and they'll do it again. Zanil, how on earth did you keep that out?
Luckily for Northwood, Creams all the way back to send it to Zanil off the ceiling, saving his flip near post. Borderline unsavable when you pass like that.
Zanil continuing to show up when it matters most, and my goodness, did he show up when nobody expected it. 5 ups planted in net with a full tank of boost, and by the time he realizes Zanil is coming off the ceiling for the shot, it is already far too late. Tries to get a narrow angle, still might get the pass to Zanil, but he is denied, and I'm not loving how close together everyone on Akron is playing, especially when they can't hit the open nets! Hockey, that is not a pinch, that's barely anything, and what I think it will do is not give us an overtime if this shot goes in. Patty on the line.
Produce no shot from Northwood, but maybe it's a shot from 5 up. Double tap. He's going to miss it. Is that a tactical decision? The high lob going to be bar down and deflection.
Akron stuck somewhere in the middle ground right now. Every single challenge, it feels like they either full send or they full hesitate, and you can't afford to do so at the start of an OT where Northwood are already going for double touch resets like that. This team seems to be surging here in OT, and they'll take the win! 1 away from the bracket reset. They got to do something special here. This is the time for what I like to call a full send attitude. It is required if there, oh no, is a chance to avoid a second series.
Play style. I'm not really critical of Akron either. They just need to make sure they take away these types of opportunities. Good pre-jump to be able to get the first save, and none needed for Hockey's putback. Maybe some more deflections as Creams puts that one right into the ceiling. Patty's too late to it. Now Creams on the near post. That's a laser 5 up. Not fast enough.
I will say, I do think there's something we have to bring up in this moment as well, which is that this is Akron's first final in what feels like a hot minute, and the pressure from it seems to be getting to them. Long ball downfield gives them a moment of reprieve, but it won't change the outcome. Akron, you couldn't get it done in the first, which means we're heading to a second. First reset complete. Northwood see another series. For Akron here as they are sent back into their half yet again. A high ball upfield. Patty gonna get the pass to Bullseye. Where on earth did he come from?
I'm not gonna lie, this is a harder redirect than it might look. Patty puts that one down in a straight line. Bullseye not only has to lean back, but be able to angle his car, turning it left to be able to actually hit that one on target.
Flip reset in the bag, plus a lead blocker!
No!
But Patty accidentally puts it wide of net.
5 up read that one way before. Patty now trying to read this one. Double tap off the bar. Just pixels away from another Patty banger.
Could have been something special for Patty, but honestly, I think Zanil had that one red had it been a double touch. Keep it close and then force these challenges out of their opponent, and like to get demos as well. That'll work out. The initial bump will not completely give them the goal. And Akron's got to be careful. They're turning up the heat right now. The demolitions are becoming a frequent problem, and that's a problem as well. 5 up. Finally, the bar goes in favor of Akron.
He's from Akron, actually. He's the hometown hero, but right there, that looks like a Vegas native. He's a slot machine.
Zanil drop down to Cream, shot denied, and then ricochets out again.
Creams is so good at being able to slot those typically, but he was not able to actually thread that needle. Zanil, however, he's in real deep trouble because that 50 is way over his head. Hunt 5 up, but not able to find Hockey for the demo.
Uh-oh, and that's another open net. Okay, Akron, we're starting to see the little bit of... I don't think Akron are that way. I don't think they're going to get deflated from a loss like this, and I say this, but it is getting rougher and rougher to see a light at the end of the tunnel. That's a 4th goal before halftime.
What a pass by Creams. Look at this. He pre-flips into the pinch straight down. Zanil doesn't even need a good shot. He just needs to get the car in front.
Heated for you. So these guys are all in facility. They're definitely going to be next to each other, high-fiving and fist-bumping when goals like this go in. I got to give credit to Patty for not only that goal, but really for the way that he has played this week in comparison to weeks past. We have talked about this. We haven't... Oh, my goodness. I might have to shut up for a second if this one goes on in. It won't quite yet, but Patty really has been a player that we know to be the forefront of the offense for this team. He's just electric at the moments that he needs to be.
Love that calm from Northwood, actually able to pass that off, and it's gonna pinball in. The build-up was sublime, the finish less so.
Death, taxes, Northwood making finals, and Patty own goaling in said final. That's the second time in a row that he has unfortunately done so.
The worst part is it's one of those things that just comes at the car so fast that you're not able to do anything about it. Kind of like when 5 up gets a double, answers right back.
5 up said, it's all good, Patty, I got you. It does not matter what happens because he's just as clinical on the doubles. The bar finally in favor of Akron. It feels like it took forever to get here.
Not going to be happy with this one. He's trying to combine with Hockey. That's a really weird bounce. Nobody for that is Bullseye making a 3-point turn just to face that play.
Creams just couldn't find the angle, or at least not initially. He'll find it on the follow-up. Of course, Creams goes, nah, easy goal, forget that. This one, though, he's got in the bag.
Okay, buddy. All right, I see you.
He won't get one here, but he will be the outlet pass. Pass out center, shot, on target it in. Show if they can find some resistance. Here in game number 5, it would be oh so important for them to score first, and they will. Bullseye's got a knack for this, man. He just continually gets the first goal. He will find it. 2 players from Akron dive in a row. Neither make contact. Surely this is a goal, right? Surely it will be. Zanil to finish it off, and
Creams is not going to fall for that one. I think 5 up, you can see a break check just to see if he can stop this one, but can anyone stop Creams when he's going for a double? I think we see that answer.
Creams continuing to be the just scoring machine for Northwood. That is now the 4th game in a row that he's been able to find at least a goal.
It's very difficult where they don't really even need a wide open opportunity. They'll just create something. I love doubles like that because they are so simple. There's nothing simple about this one. Nice little finesse buildup, and yet Akron not able to beat out Northwood to this one, but Tack's not done. 5 up, trying to do it himself. Dunk on the far post also. Gonna be met with a 50.
Can't find it, nor can he find the boost out at mid, which leaves him in an awkward scenario on defense. They're starting to get a lot of good breakaways, and honestly, it's Zanil that's at the forefront of all of them, and it's Patty getting the redirect. Oh my goodness, just as soon as you thought we had settled down, and Patty P. Patterson shows again.
Might be thinking, why is he shooting it from that distance? He's not. He knows his teammate is upfield. Doesn't have to be precise because that's the shooter's job. And
yeah, good luck to them. They're going to probably need it, especially as Creams is already starting off the offensive drive. Zanil, full tank of boost. What can he do with it? Reset in the bag, looks for the pinch, gets it on target, and on in!
Talk about threading a needle. What is this? No one on Akron even fathomed this would be shootable. Patty saw it coming. It was too fast of a roll, and poor 5 up thought the save already happened.
Ricochet out of the corner. Rebound to Patty. Rebound in front of net. set and in! Patty, the dunk, and it's 4-3 to Akron.
Be waiting for that bounce, and so was Hockey. Is Patty actually going to beat that over the top? Zanil is going to get that one past Kareem. It's wide open for Bullseye. It's off the bar. 5 up, follow up off the bar again.
Might be a little bit psycho to go for the psycho there. I'm not going to lie. That's probably not the optimal option. And, well, here's the problem with it, is that when you don't get a guaranteed clear, and you let Northwood go back into offense, 1 minute to go. Plenty of time for Akron to get this scoring started, but they cannot afford to concede another goal. Hockey looking for it. Will get the rebound and the pass out center. Where is Zanil? Shot on it in! And Taco, we got 48 to go, but I'm thinking, can you hear the bells of Champions Field?
And right now, this is where it's getting real spooky. Nothing is worse as taking a 50. Great job to slow that one down. That was starting to brew for Akron.
Still more offense for Akron, though. Bullseye looking for the block. We'll find it. This is popped up. Does anybody have the shot?
Gonna be there. It is purely luxury at some times. 5 up with a 50. It's straight in. 23 to go. And 23 seconds for potentially one of the most upsetting matches when it comes to favorites.
We are getting flashbacks to the first time these two teams played. The constant 50s beating out Northwood when they least expected.
Patty doesn't get the read. Cream's open boost. He has got Zanil in the middle. It's in fact his Hockey. It's straight back to Cream's deflected. All the way back down. It's just a matter of wasting this clock. 5 up. Pass 1. Spike down. Cream's with a lob. That is gonna do it. Akron Zips are your CRL Open 3 champions.
Where things are for teams in the hunt for that top 8 fall championship. Fisher Navy barely outside of it. ISU and Oklahoma Christian tied 10th and 11th. St. Clair Gold, we talked about this taco on Champ League, the most consistent team outside of a top 8 finish.